This video was sponsored by the 1998 lunar landing. People, I have this absolutely ludicrous idea. I was told no. I will not be allowed to because it is too offensive. So you decide. If we get over 100 comments that say sweet Jesus on it, we will release a new strain of Beast Mode with the sweet Jesus strain. There'll be a picture of Jesus with a bunch of candy falling from the sky. And if we get 100 comments like that, I'll try again to make it happen. I'll still probably be told no, but then I'll have 100 of you behind me who also want that. And if it does happen because of your votes, I'll do it at 3/4 of the price of every other Beast Mode because Jesus gives back.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
A Graham.
Hey, Graham. Sorry, Mona.
This is called the prelude to the prelude.
The pre-prelude.
It's just lacking moisture, so let's get some moisture in the air and some concepts going, and let's think about this. So my first idea, I thought it would be fun, is over the past few months, we've collected customer service best comments, best jokes, and best reviews. And I thought this might be an appropriate place to review, comment, and laugh out loud at them, potentially, if they're funny enough. We'll find out.
I grabbed some of this Gary Payton flour for the first time, and I just wanted to show you guys the size of this nug.
Oh, please.
Because I took it out and it was all still in one piece. It was gorgeous and came sealed, so it's not like the warehouse would have picked this out specifically. So open this up, nice piney smell. We love to see it. I love a good Tangy or Pineapple Express, so this was perfect. Look at that monster.
That's beautiful.
Do the YouTube hand.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's a big
A little out of focus, but
when we say dispensary grade, we mean it.
yeah, they're not messing around like this. That ain't even gonna fit in your grinder, bro.
On that note, Sam, we need to introduce you. The people don't even know.
You're right. Mysterious face here. Yep. All right. So, I'll start. My name is Sam. I got here in September of last year as our customer service manager. Moved up through the ranks. These days, I am our operations manager. So if you've reached out to customer service sometime in the past 6 months, we've probably interacted at some point in some capacity. But for now, I'm helping make sure that our tools are effective. I just updated our lovely FAQ with some of the burning questions I remembered from my time in the inbox. And just keep getting stuff organized, getting stuff done, keeping Josh honest.
Yes, that's a very polite way.
I was just about to say.
I am disorganized chaos. With all the good comes an balance, people. Balance. So, because I can't bounce myself, I have wonderful people like Sam and Tom to keep me balanced.
I just want you guys to know that Josh took me to the dark side, and I'm no longer organized myself, though.
It's all about the balance.
All about the balance. Sam, you want to throw us some 2 truths and a lie? You can think about it for a second.
2 truths and a lie.
Movie editing magic at our disposal. Only at the consequence of Mona's time. I love you, Mona. Thank you.
Yep, she's just going to see the contemplation face and the little loading screen that appears here.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Thinking.
I'm left-handed. I have been to both a Nickelback, a Lil Wayne, and a My Chemical Romance concert. I've lived in over 5 states.
I think the last one's a lie. I think you've lived in 4 states.
I am still contemplating because you've told me this, Sam. We've spoken in detail about the places you've lived in.
Damn it.
I don't remember, and I think 5 does seem exaggerated. Say that again?
It'll be a testament to being organized.
Yes, I'm not organized, and I have a feeling that 5 is too many. That being said, I feel like if you were left-handed, I would have noticed that already.
She's totally a left-handed brain. Sam is such a left-handed brain person.
Fuck.
Y'all ready for me to tell you the answer?
Go for it.
On the edge of my
I have not lived in 5 states. That was the lie. Both the other ones are true.
Yes.
How many states did you live in?
So far, 2.
I thought it was way lower.
Not quite the world traveler. Josh has me beat by far.
What is the My Chemical Romance song? When I was
welcome to the Black Parade.
We just need Mona. All you have to do right now is put the first note, and we G note an entire generation. You just the first piano note of that song. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah, if you were
Absolutely.
of legal age to watch this video.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If you don't recognize that note, you're either in your golden era. Congratulations, you passed through the difficult times. You don't have to deal with the downward spiral that might be planet Earth. To the younger people, I guess, yeah, you're just missing out.
Just don't know who
G note
those are.
All right, so here's my plan of how we're going to choose last week's winner. I'm taking this all over the place. We're going in many directions at once. And last week's winner was a full ounce, like the primo stuff, not even the smalls. So this one's a big deal. I am going to Command F, that's the keyword short to find things on a web page, White Rabbit. And Tom and Sam are both going to yell a number between 1 and 10. And in between the two numbers they say is the amount of times I will click enter to find the word. 3, 2, 1,
4.
6.
So 5.
So 5. So we're going to Command F5 times. Whoever's that is, you're the winner. I'm going to share my screen so we can do it live. You guys can be here for. Don't mind the mayhem that is my tabs, guys.
I judged him for it all the time.
White Rabbit. It would help if I spelled White Rabbit right. Did I not spell it right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Tam.
Tamfor.
All right, congratulations. You're the
Oh, and thank you, Tam, for also giving me a suggestion for the pizza right below.
That's what's up.
Tamfer, to get the prize, you know the deal. DM us on Instagram or shoot us an email, contact@indacloud.co. Send us your address and your ID. Please confirm that you are above 21. Otherwise, we'll re-roll this prize into next week. And for this week's prize, all you have to do is say, I followed us on Reddit, and we'll double check that you followed us on Reddit. And if you follow us on Reddit, I think I want to give people some good sleep. I want to do a jar of the sleep gummies as this week's giveaway. If you haven't tried those products, we know they're a little bit expensive, and we're always working on dropping the price, as we have done already twice now. But for some people, it's still a little out of the price range. But you know what I always say? You'll spend $3 on a cup of coffee to wake up. You can spend $1.50 to have the perfect night's sleep. If you broke down the price, the per gummy cost, something like that. Long story short, this is a great prize for anyone in between. So comment. I followed you on Reddit. I think that's what I said.
Yep.
I followed you on Reddit. Follow us on Reddit. Mona will put up the name of a Reddit channel here, and she'll link it in the lovely description down below. And we'll also be doing separate giveaways there. I have some great ideas for insane giveaways I want to do there. So stay tuned for that. On to our next piece of entertainment. Let's look at some funny comments. Unless anyone has anything interesting they just want to talk about right now. I'm all ears. This is fun. This is the best part of my day. Giving away free things to people and then just spending time with friends. It's nice.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about that infused balsamic vinaigrette that our winner suggested. I need that to happen now, Tom.
I'm definitely making that happen.
Tom will make that a cooking video, and we'll include that in a segment as a future. Cooking with Tom.
Love it.
You guys will soon see a different background for me as well. I am moving in a week and a half, so that's exciting. My office is going to change quite a bit. I won't look as, what did you call me? Darth Sith
Lord.
anymore. My face won't be as red. I promise you I don't have high blood pressure problems. This is just a light in my office. So I'm excited for that. And then when I'm in my new place, 100% infused vinaigrette happening, going on a pizza, going to be the pot pie series. So we're doing
Pie series?
Yeah. Pizza pie.
All right, Sam, can we pull up that jokes tab?
I have the spreadsheet open.
So cadet.
How do we want to, do we just want to read it and reaction us, or do some favorites?
Yeah, I almost feel like picking a couple favorites out and then putting them in their own document, because what I don't want to do is share the screen with just this spreadsheet, because there's like full names in here.
Fired off. Pause the video for 2 seconds. We're doing technical improvements, not difficulties. For those of you who don't know, I'm engaged, and my engagement party is this weekend. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I acquired substantial amounts of wine that I enjoy to drink for this event. And so did my dad also. And then Sophie did also, my partner. She also went out and got wine. And then her mom texted us 2 days ago that she also went out and bought wine. Now, I think this
It's gonna be lit.
Josh is having his engagement party this weekend. I got married 2 days ago. That's fun to share as well.
Sorry, that should have been the
Good
first.
vibes all around.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Round of
Round.
applause. Everyone
It's the
excited.
season of love here.
Season of Love. Sponsored
Just
by
means I was ahead of the curve because I got married in December.
And for those of you who don't know, Sam did the wedding at her house in her backyard and created probably what is the coolest at-home wedding, what would you call it, decoration venue?
Arch? I don't know.
My wedding arch made of 12-foot skeletons.
It was badass. Spooky.
I love looking out there.
If
I really
Sam
are.
allows it, Mona, put up the picture right now of the arch. Look great.
I love it. I got our customer I can speak. I got our customer service supervisor real good with it. He came over for the soda taste test, and we were sitting up here, and he looked out the window as he was stretching and just started laughing his ass off. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, Richie, what? He saw the heads of the skellies through the window.
That's great. I love it.
It was cracking me up.
Also note the timeline Sam spoke of, and the skeletons are still there.
They live in my yard.
They're permanent decoration, right?
At this point, I'm seeing how long the wood flowers last on them, because they still look really nice, despite the fact they've been out in every storm we've had since December. So at this point, it's a science experiment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some education content soon for everyone too. I'm gonna go to the lab, put on a lab coat, tell you guys I'm not a doctor, and then proceed to tell you doctor things. Kind of like Bill Nye, but for adults. So it's going to be like Neil deGrasse Tyson, but stoned.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Guys, as a company, we use Slack now. It's been a big
insane.
change. For those of you
polite.
in the e-commerce or tech world, Slack is just a communication tool, just like Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or things, but you're supposed to use it for company purposes. And we have tried our best to not do those things as a company because, well, we're stubborn. We're old school. Pick up the damn phone, Johnny. I'm just kidding. But now we're trying to improve things for you guys, so we've improved things for us. Is that like
sacrifices we make for you guys? It's crazy.
There's an ad for Slack. We didn't want to, but we had to because that's how powerful Slack is. Slack. Slack on it.
Bye.
Now we are ready unscheduled, scheduled programming in which we review the funniest comments and jokes we've gotten from you guys.
All right, let's get this started. All right, so let's look at the first comment here. We got 6 of these total. So, after my first experience with the Beast gummies, I ordered the cinnamon fire ones. The taste is good, but I quickly learned that I only need one of the little squares. The first time I took 2 little squares together, now I'm safely in the Space Cadet range. But on that day, I became a full-fledged astronaut. LOL. I'll definitely be ordering more BeastMode vape pens and gummies. Thank you all so much. I suffer from horrible nerve pain and anxiety. Products you make are some of the only options I have that work for me on a regular basis. Like I know I can depend on them. So thank you all once again.
That's awesome.
What a beautiful comment.
Right?
Yep. Fair warning that you will be a space cadet with this, and you are very brave. If you suffer with anxiety to take such a massive dose of THC, power to you. You are a lot stronger than you think. Most people, that would cause crippling anxiety. So congratulations. Start slow. Find your dose. Know your limits. Play within it.
Great advice. As somebody that Josh couldn't even get me to take these for free. I was so scared of them because of how potent they are. I can't even nibble the corner of this thing. And I consider myself to have a medium tolerance. So if you had that experience, more power to you.
I am very sad that I cannot have these just because I tried the non-dose banana tangerine and it is just one of my favorite flavors I've ever had of anything. It was delicious, but now I cannot have it because it's absurd. I cannot have not even 100 milligrams of THC.
I get that. I take one of our soda shop gummies and I'm out for the night. I'm asleep.
So tasty.
All right, what do we got next? See, now that's why I know you guys are going to succeed. I'm just one customer, a random person in a random state, but you treat me like part of the family. Nobody else would write a personalized email like that for one single customer. That was awesome. Had me smiling ear to ear. Not to mention you filled my order perfectly and somehow already shipped it too. You are all amazing and I can't thank you enough. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If there is, consider it done. Feel free to share my testimonial whenever and wherever you want if you'd like. It's the least I can do. Know that you're all greatly appreciated, and we'll talk soon. Well, congratulations, my guy. We're sharing your testimonial on YouTube, so you're getting your wish.
And I have a feeling Josh knows exactly what he can do for us.
What is it?
I was just going to say he can have a great day himself.
Oh, Josh's #1 customer service trick. At the end of calls, they always say, "Is there anything else I can do for you?" And they take a very serious tone. I said,
"There actually is one more thing that I really need you to do for me. Please have a great day."
You know, I'm also going to take this as a second to shout out our #1 social media commenter, Charles. Shout out, Charles. We're always thinking about you over here. Appreciate
Go,
you.
Charles. Live your best life.
Charles does, and I think we give Charles free stuff. I hope we give him free stuff.
He's won. I think he won our first giveaway.
Did win our first giveaway. Nice. He was like maybe 1 or 2 white rabbit clicks away from winning this one also. This was a tight margin.
Gotta have him send a picture of his whole stash from participating.
If it looks like mine, it's just all empty packaging. Because
You've got to be joshing me, Josh. I ordered big time from you guys before you put the 420 sale on too late. And the point is, I'm sitting here drinking beer on 420 and I still have nothing to smoke. Can't even take a toke. And I feel I overspent by 18 by buying 3 days before y'all finally put your 420 sale on. Too late for anybody to get it by 420 today. I hope y'all can do your sale in time for us next year to enjoy 422. I don't mean to complain, but I ain't no saint. And it's 420 and I ain't stoned yet. Other than that, I love all you guys. And I thanks you for all your support.
That is like both the kindest and most, oh shit, we messed up thing ever. So apologize for joshing you. If you're the person who wrote this comment, you watch this video and you message us or comment below that this was you, I'll fix this for you. We'll create your own special 420 day where it will be, it is 520. So June 20th, you will have an order and you will have a chance to celebrate with us on 620, your own holiday. Because I'm not joshing you about that, hopefully.
We'd love to see it. And honestly, it felt like I was slipping into a Southern accent reading this, which I got some roots in Texas. A y'all might slip out every now and then, but there was just something about this that brought out that twang. So
this has the twang to it. It reads, has the drawl,
100%.
Its own set of grammar rules. We love it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. If you want to play a little smoking game along with this, just take a toke every time the number 420 is read in this.
Now that you call it out.
Hey, it's always 420 somewhere. All right, how about I took a bite of one of your Moonrocks and they taste terrible.
This is one of the greatest comments of all time. Half of you might be confused right now. Half of you might be on the floor laughing because Moonrocks are a hash product. That means you take the plant, mash all that keef and all that good stuff together to get something very potent. And if you guessed, it is not an edible. The last thing you do with this is put this in your mouth. Yes, our Moonrocks guaranteed taste terrible, but they get you high when you smoke them. In that case, they taste pretty good.
Yep, and listen, I get it. You take this thing out of the package. It looks like one of those like pieces of cereal you rolled in chocolate and peanut butter or a truffle. Like, I get why you thought this, but yeah.
We agree. It tastes terrible.
Actually, I don't know why they even took a bite because in the description, I literally write not an edible product because it's not the first time it's happened.
See, Josh, those descriptions are there so that when somebody takes a bite of the Moonrock, they go back and read the package. Just like in retail, the signs aren't there because people are going to read them. It's so that when they ask why they can't do something, you point at the sign. How do you think this should be pronounced?
I know exactly what they're asking.
I do too.
If you would like to resubscribe to us at any point. Wait, is that what they're asking? Or what do you think it said? Yeah? Resubscribe?
No, that's... What I want to hear is what each person here thinks this should be pronounced.
Recipes.
Reesabisa.
Reesabisa.
Reesabisa?
Reesabisa.
Like the candy.
Like a Reese's Pieces, but it's a Reesabisa?
I would like to Reesabisa.
I would like to Reesabisa. Here is me in my pizzeria. Sounds like a pizzeria.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. I'm not good at jingles.
I was just saying, he's lying. He's great at jingles. There's nobody better at jingles than Josh.
We need jingles for all of our products.
We do.
But yeah, if you would like to resubscribe, you can update your subscriptions and view your orders at any time from the account page of our website. The more you know.
The morning.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of caps.
All right, let me see if I can properly do this justice. So, this was an awesome haul. I am just what your company says. In the cloud. Faces, 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 faces. Swirls, faces, faces, faces. Cat, heart. All of the faces. All of the bikes. Apparently this person did a triathlon, according to those emojis. As I'm here texting this email, every emoji I put up here is a description of how I felt each and every time I tried your product. There was self-love there was silliness, there was thoughtful, there are little wows, there were, oh my gosh, that was why, not there was sexy. There was one of the dance, there was I want to do a cartwheel, laughter. Thank you. I will be subscribing.
I love
Round
you
of
guys.
applause to Sam for her Oscar-winning performance of reading this comment.
Yeah, there was not a stutter or pause there, and that was chaos to read.
10 out of 10.
I'll be
Some
here all week.
questionable use of emojis, but the rest is
No.
great.
I love it. That eggplant at the end just is chef's kiss.
Uh-huh.
If you can let me know which product you had that made it possible for you to complete a triathlon, I would love that power.
Next April Fools, we remove every single word off the website and only use emojis to describe everything.
Yes, our language is now hieroglyphics. You now purchase using Vibe. Oh, I think that's the end of my slideshow.
Well, thank you for that slideshow, Sam. I hope the audience enjoyed it as much as we did. Do we have any jokes? Like the customer service jokes? Is there a tab for that?
I think so. I got one that'll be a little raunchy and unhinged.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Let's read it.
So of course, now I can't speak. A newly married couple was sitting in their living room when the woman asked the man, "Could you cut back on your IndaCloud orders so we could save for a new couch?" The man replied, "You're starting to sound like my ex-wife. I thought you weren't ever married before." And he replies, "I wasn't."
Yeah, let's go.
That's great.
Or if we want a dumb one, if the ground is low, then what is the sky?
In the cloud.
High.
Hi.
Okay.
Can I throw out some bad jokes?
Yeah, hit me.
A man walks into a bar. Ouch.
That's up there with what's gray and can't jump.
An elephant?
A castle.
Fair enough.
Why is Santa Claus always so jolly?
He knows where all the naughty girls live.
Oh, you're so inappropriate.
I'm going to throw in some of my Jewish favorite jokes, because just to follow the trend of the last video. What happens to a man who walks...
Here's another one from the spreadsheet.
Okay, back to In the Cloud.
What do you call a cartoon character who skips his classes?
No idea.
Suspended animation.
That's
That's
good.
good.
I enjoyed that one.
That's very good.
Very creative.
Why did the driver have to dry off his clothes when he got home? Because he was driving in the carpool.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
How do you count cows? With a calculator.
Yes.
Here's a classic. What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Another one from the sheet. What did one dope say to their dope? What?
I don't get it.
Someone talking to their bag of weed. I think it's just a dumb stoner joke.
Okay, fair enough.
To the audience, we just had to cut out a bunch of stuff because we went off. We apologize.
Yeah.
We'll come out with a rated R version of this.
VIP only.
VIP only. Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Only clouds.
Clouds, yeah.
Do we have a final joke, or should I wrap this bad boy up?
I don't have anything else good in here that's...
All right. Then with that, my patriots, my connoisseurs, my convoy, my people, my brothers, my sisters, my family, I love you all deeply. I thought I'd go somewhere kind of spiritual with that, but I didn't. I'll just leave it. I appreciate you all. Thank you for listening. Remember to comment for prizes. Follow us on Reddit. Subscribe, like, comment, notification bell. Till next
Follow.
week. And hopefully my cooking video is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, we're
I'm
excited for that.
Now. All right.
Okay.
Excited.
Bye everyone.
Bye, guys.
All right. Let's get this started before Mona has to edit down. more than 35 minutes.
I want the note taker to upstage us and get YouTube comments and like, my favorite person in here was definitely Josh's note taker.
Are you drinking this time? Same tea bag or?
I'm actually double teabagging here. I've got two types. I got the blue oolong, the mint, and the orange blossom combined with standard green tea, sage, basil, rose, and mint.
Don't look up a double teabagging on Urban Dictionary.
I was about to say it's a party in my mouth. So
Hand you a shovel, keep digging.
all right, actually.
Also, Josh, just so you know, I want to make this very clear. The whole Johnny Sins, Sam was fortunate. I was fortunate enough that Sam recognized Johnny Sins as well.
I did.
She appreciated the description in the
It works
YouTube.
in an adult store, so
Yeah,
I did. I saw his face on a lot of DVDs.
I bet.
a lot of DVDs. Guys, DVDs still exist, just not in the ways you originally thought.
One of our new hires watched some of our latest YouTube videos, and she was like, Josh is so chaotic all over the place. I'm like, yep, that's why we hire people that can help us organize.
Yeah. Can I guess? I guess I can guess because we need to
I
know.
don't see why not.
Here's the G spot.
Also, Sam, total. Oh, Mona is gonna kill me. I didn't fix the light. My camera is all shaky. The framing is off. Mona, I'm sorry.
You're a Sith Lord. That's fine.
I'll take it.
Like, you got the dark mood lighting.
I've got the Sith Lord background. I mean, this is not Sith Lord. I'm like a depressed Ernest Hemingway, perhaps.
Yeah,
Yes, you are dark academia today.
yeah.
Sorry.
Drink too much scotch. Pizza pie. Pot.
Pizza pie. I was thinking like actual pot pies, like your chicken.
No,
Yeah, I'm
Pizza
picturing
pie,
a deep dish
hot
pizza that
and-
is infused.
that could work.
You guys are on the right track here. I'm just a little slow.
Yeah,
Pot pie.
Arabian Nights.
I was wondering who was going to try singing that. I cannot. That's a tough one.
I'm not trying to get us in
Yeah.
trouble with the big D, if you know what I mean.
Beautiful is he.
Big D being
Ariel Bob.
Disney.
He can carry 1,000 men. Sorry, I grew up on Aladdin.
Neil deGrasse.
Grass.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Legal name change inbound.
I'm creating a monster.
Yeah.
Slack. You know what? One day we're going to be like Mr. Beast or like who's that dude who got canceled off YouTube for doing things? David Dobrik.
Say which one, buddy?
You win a car. Today's giveaway is going to be a car. Screw these ounces, guys. You get a car. How fun would that be?
Do we want to tease if we're going to have an AirPod giveaway?
We were supposed to do that a while ago. Let's circle back. This is the tease of the tease. Yeah, I was just going to start riddling off this video sponsored by different natural disasters, and I was just like,
I was immediately thinking about the Jesus Christ BeastMode vape that you wanted to do.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I'm not allowed to do all the things I want. That was one of the few occasions where I just thought like sweet Jesus as a beast mode would be a win.
I have one more Jewish joke, actually. That's not terribly inappropriate.
No more Jewish jokes. We're cut off on it. We cut it off. We're just making extra time for Mona to edit things.
Yeah, it's just stuff that's going to get cut out.
Yeah. You gave me an idea, though. We need to take all of our comments and make a song out of them. Like, take all the negative comments that we have and make a song out of it.
Damn, we should have played that drug dealing game for one of these calls.
Don't know what game you're talking about, but let's do it.
I'm about to say it. I don't know what that's about.
There's this video game on the computer where you're a drug dealer. It's like pretty new, and you go around taking drugs and trying to sell it and not get caught by the cops. And it's not Grand Theft Auto.
But we're definitely playing it. I like the idea.